The age-old question in the eternal cat-and-mouse game of crime has to be who is dumber, cops or robbers. There's only one way of settling this, and that way is by using the best counter-graphic that money can buy. With the help of this clip, my sound judgment and some very dubious scoring, we're going to find out.
How you doing, sir?
The cop's doing a fine job keeping things nice and casual, 5 points for that.
I'm trying to get to my girlfriend.
The driver takes the expected course of action, utter lies. In this case, it's a cock and bull story about how his girlfriend is out shopping and she's forgotten her purse and he's having to drive really quickly to get some money to her.
She's at the 7-Eleven.
Although a point for squeezing in 7-Eleven, I like that. But there's the masterstroke. Top marks for lulling Copper into false sense of security with inane prattle and then taking off. And points deducted for Cop not risking life and holding onto the car. Spin that thing, anonymous counterman. Cop realises he's a bit of a twit but gathers himself together.
I'm in 1080 northbound on 300 west, approximately.
Good to know Copper still knows roughly where he is. Okay, so it's a close contest as the officer chases the suspect into a car park. Robber's plan to blend himself into the other parked cars is a nice idea, but breaks down when he decides to hold out for a mother and baby space. Cops are now ahead, but the officer squanders the advantage. He's just sitting there. He could have had a taser on the suspect's neck by now. Instead, suspect is off and Cop's got more egg on face.
And we're back from me again. We're 300 west.
I'm so angry with Cop, I'm not even going to reward his nice use of jargon. But this could be the decider. Robber jumps the light and gets T-boned. Ooh, big penalty for that. But hold on. Robber was hit by a petrol-guzzling people mover. A small step towards a greener planet. Big plaudits for that, Robber. And that's not all. The officer is so dazzled by the impact that he resorts to some very run-of-the-mill shouting at the robber. Criminals aren't famed for their ability to obey orders, so the cop gets marked down a few points for being too bullish. Keep your eye on the robber guy now, who simply refuses to give up the chase. I mean, I know he's a nasty piece of work and all that, but you've got to admire his style. Look, nonchalant as you like. Just off to meet the girlfriend at 7-Eleven. So it's conclusive then. Cops are dumber than robbers. Wasn't that the scoreline of the Rugby World Cup final?